It's showtime, baby. Let's go. Woo! To the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Iceman Jeff Trunapole, and as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of my new tailgate this year pregame show, pregame event. We still figure out the actual name of the event, but anyway, it's at Moreline Lager House each and every home game this season during the Cincinnati Bengals run to the Super Bowl. We don't have a price point yet, but it will be tickets required. But you are going to get world-class food, world-class beer, access to the bourbon bar. Corey Dillon's going to be there at least 3 times. If he gets to the Ring of Honor, he might stop by for a 4th time. I don't know. It depends if the Bengals got stuff for him. But he's got to get to the Ring of Honor first. Hopefully we'll be hearing that announcement sometime soon. Anyway, check us out at the Moreline House, like I said, each and every Sunday. And then every Tuesday night during the season. So basically my Monday show where we have Corey and Cap and me, and sometimes Savage, will be going from Monday nights to Tuesday nights because we'll be there, and hopefully some Bengals will join me, but we'll see. But anyway, check out Moreline Lager House. It's the best. Also, check out Midwest's best barbecue and creamery. They got ice cream there. It's delicious. But I'm always there for the wings. There are no wings. CTB wings. Savage had the lemon something wings the other day. I got to ask him. He said they were delicious. Tell Tim and Nicole, Iceman sent you. And check out Midwest Best Barbecue. Also, if you guys are looking for window and doors, please check out Meyer Windows and Doors at www.meyercincinnati.com for all your window and door needs. I got them in my house. You should get them in yours. Also, check out Hail Mary's, a little gym in the heart of Chevy, right here on the west side. Your ticket to the game. Each and every day they have beer specials, big-ass TV screen, food trucks, free parking. It's awesome. Check out Hail Mary's. What is up to everybody in the chat? Brad's in there. Stranger's in there. Paul's in there. Nicholas in there. Tebow! Houday Nation is on. What is going on? Tony Blazin and Micah. What is up to everybody? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you. All right, we are T-minus, I don't know, a month away from hopefully finding out that Corey Dillon is in the Ring of Honor, which I am hoping, I'm knocking on wood that Corey Dillon gets in, and I voted for Lamar Parrish. We'll see. Again, there's such a big list of guys that should be in, but like I keep saying, your all-time leading rusher and the greatest running back in Bengals history. No offense to anybody else, but he was the best. He should be already in there. Let's get to my guest for the day. You guys might know him. He's got a big orange beard, big bright orange hair. He's always doing this on third down and everything and just shaking the shit out of himself and having so much fun and getting the crowd fired up. He's none other than Mark Walters, the third down guy. Mark, what is up, brother?
Nothing much. What about you, Jeff? Look at you. I love the new look, the white hat, the glasses. You look like you look like a young Jeff, like back in your young days, man. I mean, hey, you might get carded now going to the boys now, you know?
Yeah, this is still great. Well, this is just because I messed my mustache up, so it's
know.
It's coming back. The glasses are just because I'm old and I really just can't see the damn screen today. So I'm like, I'm just going to read my reading glasses. I actually think I might actually break down and get some regular glasses sometime. But Brad, yes, this is a great idea, Brad, to try to get Dan and Jim on to talk Bearcat football sometime. I will try to reach out to them closer to the football season to get
college football is coming up soon. You know, let's just say this. This is a great time to you. I mean, if you're in the high school, you're in the college, you're in NFL. You know, hey, I got a question. Did you see the youth? 20 can't Canada was playing Brazil. You know the final score was that game? I saw that on my Facebook on ESPN. Guess what the final score of that game?
What's that?
Unbelievable. It was 110-0. Canada killed Brazil, which I didn't know Brazil even play football, American football. They're big on the football, soccer, that stuff.
And rugby. They play rugby.
Yeah.
It was actual football? It was actual football?
Yeah, it was actually a football. I was just scrolling on Facebook at my workplace on break, and I just saw like a U20 or U16, cool. And yeah, I mean, they had to pay Brazil probably travel or whatever, It's like, like a tune-up game, but it's not like Appalachian State going to Michigan upset them, Remember that,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Remember the Big Ten Network launch, and they opened that up, and that saw like all these upsets. But you love football this time of year. We're all ready for any kind of action. But we're ready for the ultimate team, the Bengals. Going to make that run to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Center the stories. Let's write that story. Of going back home, Joe Burrow, Jamal Chase, going back to their hometown, home college. Playing after Super Bowl win, they won the national championship against Clemson. So it's going to be a exciting season.
And the way to start that off is putting my boy, clock-killing Corey Dillon, in the Ring of Honor. That's the way to start the season off, because he is the last one. I'm not going to say they all deserve to be in there, but in my opinion, he's the last one that should already be in there. He should have been already in there. So we get him in there. Like I said, I voted for Lamar Parrish. Get those two in there, and we're good to go. That's a good kickoff the season to the Super Bowl run. End it with a Super Bowl run, and start off next year with Ken Anderson and Willie Anderson going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and they're announcing that before Super Bowl would be awesome. But let's get into the season at hand. All right, so T. Higgins signed his contract, and I've asked everybody on the show, and like I said, I honestly am surprised he signed it already. I wasn't surprised that he actually signed it. I was surprised he signed it already. I thought he'd sign it closer to the end of training camp, kind of like the rest of his agents, players have done. Jesse Bates did, yada yada yada. But T, I think that shows that how much this season means to T, and not only as far as his future goes, because he's got to put up good numbers to get money, to get even more money.
Yes.
But as far as what this team means to him as his brothers in arms, the guys he goes to war with, the guys he's been teammates with for the last 4 or almost 5 years now, what those guys mean to him. And to me, that shows the character of T, I think.
Yes. I think T Higgins and his agent have a plan. I think T is way different than like Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates he tried to get paid no matter what. It doesn't matter. But we all know T Higgins. His personality, down to earth kid, well known. His mom and dad raised him right. Great people and all that stuff. I think when he set a deadline to agent, if I don't get a new contract, I'm just going to sign it. I mean, it's guaranteed money. He's getting guaranteed money.
$21 million. He's getting that
exactly.
Anyway.
I mean, 20 million some dollars. I wish we could have that kind of money,
Right.
I mean, we work for a living, but I think T. Higgins, he's like, you know what? If they don't give me a contract, I'm going to sign it because I want to be with my boys. I want to be with, get ready for this season, not have distracted. I think he's just T. Higgins. He's just a different character. He's a humble kid. I mean, I hope next year after the season over, but let's not even think about that. Let's just, they figure out, but let's just focus on this season. He have a great season, put up great number, get some touchdowns, win us some ball games. We see that the preview and all that stuff. But T. Higgins, he's a team play. He's all about his brothers and on, ready to fight the war anytime, whatever he got to do to help the team win, because he's all about winning and helping his teammates get better. And that's the personality of T. Higgins. And I'm glad. And I kind of knew he was going to sign, because I think when he got fined, he's like, okay, let's just sign this. I'm done. I just want to play football and just worry about that during the off season. But
so question for you, Mark. With this team the way it is now, the way the stars we've had the last 5 years, and since we're getting to the point where we already paid jackpot, T's up, Jamar's we're going to have to pay him soon. Who are the pillars of this team? Put put Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase aside. We'll take those two out of the equation. Well, let's see who are you gotta go. Let's say a foundation. You got 4 pillars. So you got Joe and you got Jamar. Who are the other pillars of this team that is the foundation of this hopefully multiple Super Bowl run? In your opinion?
Number one is Cam Taylor, a cornerback, or number one corner. He's going to be shut down. Because sooner or later, we got to pay him and all that stuff. But he improved. He's a good corner. Because when Cheese got injured, he stepped up. I mean, Cam's number one. Cam Taylor.
Okay.
Second one, man, I mean, I got to think who's, second one is. Probably if BJ Hill, he's our guy. If he can take that big space at DJ Reed, he's the second guy I can think of be the big factor for us. And probably got to pay the man because we trade him. We trade Billy Price to BJ Hill, which that was a great trade and all that stuff. And look, BJ Hill, he produced a lot of good numbers of tackling, TF loss, made big interception during the AFC Championship when we went to the Super Bowl. So he can show that he can be our guy now because when DJ Reed left, went to the Lions.
Well, I mean, BJ Hill is not going to replace DJ Reader. I mean, that there is hard. There is no replacing DJ Reader. I'm not saying that because he's a fair player on defense. It's going to be a rotation of people: Rankins, DJ, McLaughlin, the guys that you're at. There's going to be, and also Chris Jenkins. Those will be the ones that are going to be put into position to try to help replace DJ. Because I mean, DJ Reader just did so much. To me, I mean, honestly, I would have made DJ one of the pillars because he's the anchor of our defense. But since he's gone, that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know. And nothing against Juice CTB, and I'm not saying no on that. I don't know. I mean, as far as defense goes right now, I'm not sure. Like, before last year, I would have probably said Logan Wilson, Pratt, but then last year they didn't have as good of a year. I always think that had a lot to do with the absence of Jesse Bates and Von Bell. Right. And then you got Sam Hubbard and Hendrickson. I mean, and there's a chance that I can see the Bengals moving on from them too. And that's the thing that I think's the two. For me, I think a pillar is it's going to be mostly on the offensive side of the ball, honestly. And it's going to be Orlando Brown is like I said, Jackpot and Uno for sure. Right. 1 and 2. And I think Orlando Brown. I think he's become one because I don't think he's going anywhere. And now they re-signed Ted Karras, and honestly, it might be Ted Karras as far as leadership on this team.
Oh, yeah, Ted. I mean, I'm glad we signed him and all that stuff. I hope we sign him. I hope he retires the Bengals. Being honest, let's just be straight up. He's just a humble guy, do a lot of things for Senate, but on the field, he's a leader. Get his linemen together. Keep them calm and cool, collected. I mean, Ted he's a huge leadership. Will have a voice. They listen to him. They listen to Ted. Ted say it. They have the eyes, the ears right to him. But yeah, Ted is one of them. He say number one, and probably Cam. Then after that, I mean, I go BJ Hill and all that stuff. But I'm gonna, the fourth one. Here's my sleeper.
Who you got?
Tanner Hudson. I think
Tanner Hudson as a pillar.
I mean, he's a young talent kid. He's a good kid. He's good.
He might not make the team, Mark.
Hey,
they got four other. I mean, look. You're talking to the guy who loves Tanner Hudson. I mean, but there's a chance he might not make the team this year, to be honest.
But
with Gesicki and the two Alt and the other guy we drafted.
Yeah, but Tans can make big plays, and that's what Joe. But I mean, Tanner Hudson, he can make plays. Like I call some plays out, like they're gonna throw the ball to Tanner, and by golly, it did. I mean, I like that kid. He worked hard. He's proved that he could be on the team. But yeah, he got a competition. I mean, we did sign that guy, from New England. He probably will be number one. But
Gesicki,
Tanner's,
your number one tight end. And like Jeff says, Hudson really isn't that young. I think he's 29. I think
20.
So yeah, he's not as young. Not to cut you down. I mean, it's your opinion. That's cool. I was like, there's a chance that he might not make the team. That's just the reality of it. I hope he does because I think this is the best tight end room we've had since Joe Burrow has been the quarterback for the Bengals.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because I think the last time we had two tight end was Todd Eifert and aggression, but Ty forgot injured so much. He was injury prone when we drafted him, and all that stuff. So we got a bunch of young talent. We can, Joe Burrow can throw the ball to, not just Jamal Chase, T. Higgins. You got Yossi, you got,
Dude, our wide
Trent
receiver room is going to be awesome this year. Despite losing TB, Yoshi, Chuck Sizzles, Uno, T, Burton, the guy we just drafted. I mean, our wide receiver room, I think it's going to be more diverse this year than it's been in the past. I really do. I really thinking a big year for Uno and T, because I think they're going to move around a lot more than they did before. I think with pitcher being the OC, he's got a pretty good shot of doing some different things than Callahan did. Not that anything Callahan did was wrong. I just think pitcher's going to do it in a little different way. And with them adding as many tight ends to the room that they did, for last year, this added Irving. That was it. They didn't add anybody else. Adding, 3 of them this year. So yeah, I think it's going to be. I think the tight end's going to be more used.
Yeah, exactly. So but it's going to be a battle. So but I mean, Brian Callahan didn't call the plays. It was Zach Taylor, but Zach Taylor is giving up the play calling, right?
No, he didn't give it up.
I figured that. So
he said pitcher's going to have some input in it and stuff like that. But
Zach Taylor, Zach Taylor, he make the fine decision, but he's going to listen to his offensive coordinator, Dan Pitt, so.
Aubrey's in the house. What's up, Aubrey?
What's up? So, let's see. It's going to be exciting. Training camp is coming up soon. How many training camp practices are you going to go to this year, Jeff?
As many as I can, to be honest.
I know.
Even because I think they got 8 of them that are open to the public. So even the ones that aren't, as long as they don't go into the practice facility,
right?
I go down there and watch them. I go down on the bridge and watch them. But they do the indoor practice facility like they did every single time at minicamp. I couldn't see nothing, so I was like, there wasn't anything to watch. So, but Natty Rod, you're in Cincy. What's up, man? Welcome home, brother. Hope you have a good stay here. He's from lives out in Arizona now. He's home, so that's cool, man. I hope you're having a good time. All right, another thing we got is I'm excited about this. It's Hard Knocks. Now it's going to be different this year, and I like it because it's not just one team. It's going to be the whole division, and it's the best division in football, the AFC North. And it's going to be during the season. I think it might.
Yes.
I think it's throughout the whole season. I don't think it's. I don't think it starts until December or something like that. I don't exactly know the timeline of it, but I'm excited to just see that the ins and outs of hopefully as much as the Bengals as we can.
Right. Well, because this is different because this is during the season, so they're going to go a lot of in depth. They're going to travel with the team more, that stuff. It's not like during training camp, I love the Hard Knocks. That's just show you like how training camp is all about inside the locker room, inside the office, how they do their cut, and they call the plays in, tell them like, hey, look, you made a 53-man roster. Hey, we're not going to cut you, but we're going to put you on the practice squad if you clear in 48 hours. You're on the practice. It just let us fans know like how the whole process of people who make the team, the cut, even trade. What players, what they do during the off, off time, the day off, and showing, players who trying to fight position, they have keys like, okay, this guy might make the team, this guy might get cut. So, they keep an eye on them. But during the season, it's different because it's all about, because it's about, the journey, like, how they beat teams, how they do this, what they do during their off days, all that stuff, how they pair, traveling and all that stuff. So it's sight, and you're right. And this is the first time ever is Hard Knocks doing 14. That means the AFC North is the best division in any kind of in NFL, So I love seeing that, and I saw that December 9th they're gonna broadcast because they got 14, so they're gonna have multi, So, but it's exciting for us again because we was on the 2 Hard Knocks during training camp. Now we're on the 1 during the season, so I'm pretty excited how everything's gonna roll, and watch it. And we got our little show. What jungle? What inside? What they call it? Inside the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, inside the jungle. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's cool. But now the Hard Knocks come around, so they're gonna do a lot of things.
I like Tebow here brings up a good point. He says, "I can't imagine Joe Burrow having a lot of speaking parts, maybe some sound bites because he's a private guy." Yeah, I mean, I don't. And Joe might. You never know. I mean, let's put it this way: for being such a private guy to go to France and walk in and look, hey, I love Jackpot. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Well, I have no chance of ever having of being asked to walk in this.
Right.
But to wear, I just don't get the backwards jacket, man. Why did they cut the? What's the point? It reminded me of a hospital gown with your ass cut out. I'm like, I don't get why, I don't get that. But I mean, it's fashion. But I mean, like I said, he's a private guy, yeah. But I think when he talks, he talks. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be too shy as far as that goes, because sometimes he talks, and if those guys are in Hard Knocks, they're talking, and you pay attention if the mic is there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. He is a private guy. He really, and one interview he said he really don't like talking to the media. He didn't like it one bit. But
that's his job. Sit there, and look, you just sit up there. Like I just imagine this, Mark. You're sitting up there after you got done, waving your towel, and the Bengals came in to lose, and all right, Mark, what could have you done better to make this team win? What happened? Just I don't know, just sitting in front of a whole bunch of people going, I'm pissed off, lost the damn game, and then trying to explain why we lost or why we won, or it's not. It's not like we're sitting here having a conversation like you and me, not sitting here just chilling,
right, exactly,
talking. They're got a whole bunch of cameras in their faces. I can see where it's kind of uncomfortable. And to answer T-Bow's question, no, I could not pull that jacket off whatsoever at all. Mark might be able to, but I can't.
I mean that's a very expensive, jacket. First off, they have to talk him into doing it. They pay him a lot of money. It's like, hey, they have to do it, because.
Do you really? Do you think they paid him? They might pay him to go over, but I don't think they paid him. I don't think they paid him all. It's Joe Brown.
Oh yeah.
What money does he need? I don't know if they actually paid him that much, to be honest.
Dude,
I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought he went over there and want to watch soccer or he's on vacation, but now we know the reason why he's over there. I was like, really? But I did saw something. It kind of helped him get out of his comfort zone. I don't know. You saw like a article that they asked him like what you doing this? What you comments like? Well, it's kind of get out of my comfort zone, But I think now he's trying to get out of his comfort zone. Like he's not in his eggshell. He's trying new things out. Like okay, but
it's not a bad thing. But I have a serious question though. So this is what Joe wore. Now I have a question here. Now the back of his cap, but who did it better? Was it Joe or was it Cap?
Cap got that. Cap got that beer, because Joe Burrow just a baby face,
baby face assassin, chest, and then we got this guy.
Look at that,
all man right there. That's all man.
All man. Yes, sir. That's all man. That's make us guys feel good. Cap, you did for us. You do better than all of us, But yeah. But Joe Budden, he looked like a model. He got that hair, got the face, the body, and all that stuff. They probably like, you know what, Joe, hey, maybe Joe, this might be his side gigs, after he retired from football. Look at Eddie George. Eddie George do Broadway, which Eddie George sing, do all that stuff. So maybe this might be a side gig after Joe Budden.
His wife was on Survivor like a couple, 4 or 5 times. Eddie George, his wife was on there. Yeah. She still. That's when I watched Survivor. She still has never won it. But yeah, it's not bad. One thing, guys, like even Joe. Let's just say, the best case scenario, he plays 20 years like Tom Brady. Well, he's gonna be in his 40s then. Well, I'm 49. And you still need stuff to do. You ain't dead. So maybe Joe gets into fashion because he's always wore. We've always seen the flower suits and different things like that. Mm-hmm. So he's always done. He's never been afraid to wear wherever the hell he wants. I mean,
No.
and like I said before the show, if he's brave enough to wear that, you think he gives a crap what we think about him, or a crap about what anybody else on their team says about him, or any of that stuff? He's laser focused on himself and football, and I don't think this stuff bothers him. So to me, just being able to wear that stuff, I don't know, it gives you the confidence to be a better quarterback. I mean, look at Broadway Joe. He was one of the first guys to wear a damn mink coat on the side.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But I mean, he's having fun doing this thing before, then he gets serious, like it's time to get down to business. Because, these guys trying to do everything before when training camp starts. That's all they do in football, 6-7 days a week. They don't get, the only time they get a break is the off day on Tuesday and a bye week, or they play that Thursday night football. Then you got that long week. So this year the Bengals, we have 3 games in 21 days or less than that.
Yeah, but then we got a couple of bye weeks in between there, short bye and actual bye.
Exactly, and that's in like the middle late season. We'll see that how we can adjust, adapt, and we win a game. That's great. That's awesome. We bounce back. Or hope we don't lose them, but it'd be a short turnaround, short memories. Like, hey, look, we got another game with somebody. We're gonna come out and kick some butt, take some name, and just kill them and all that stuff. So it can be good, bad. It could be good and bad. The short time, them 3 games we have. So I'm sorry about.
Michael's got a question for you. He said you're still in the same spot in the stadium.
Oh yeah. I'm never gonna move because I love the people who I sit with.
He's not gonna be like me and move. I moved.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do these days. I'll wave at you and all that.
I know.
Stuff.
You won't be to see me. I'll be up at the top. You won't be able to see me.
Well, I need some binocular. I'll bring some binocular and all that stuff. So,
you might be able to hear me. I yell loud.
Yeah, but we're gonna miss you and all that stuff. But I totally understand what you gotta do. So it's all good, my buddy. So hey, this seats around me. I'll say, hey, come on down, or
I can always come back next year. We'll see what happens.
Exactly.
Now Ryan says, I believe the O-line will be the best in the NFL. I hope you're right.
Me too.
And I've said this a million times. They don't need to be the best. I'll take it. If they can be average and just give Burrow time to throw the ball, I think, we got a chance to have a very good offensive line this year, especially with the 3 6'8" guys. And because I keep saying Trent Brown, I don't think it's nothing, no shade against him. He just hasn't made a healthy through a whole season in the last 4 years.
Right.
Maybe he does.
But he's a solid backup. Solid backup. He'd be a solid backup for us, because he's a vet.
Well, he's going to start. They paid him to start. He's going to start. Mim's going to be okay. In my opinion.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but if he don't produce, then they might pull the trigger and bring the young.
Yeah. If he does, of course.
But,
he doesn't.
But I agree. But I agree. I think he will be the starting 5 lineman. I agree with you 100%. So, but. Hope he can stay healthy. That's the big key.
Speaking of health, which, Brad, I saw this before we went on. I tweeted out, but ESPN just posted that CES is having wrist surgery July 11th and out for the season, 3-month recovery, which I kind of figured that was going that direction because we haven't heard anything. It was a matter of him trying to figure out if he could play, if he swing a bat with the ligament damage in his wrist, and apparently he can't. So, it's the best for him for his career. It sucks for the Reds. Because that's another guy that's gone for the year. Now, they're saying Matt McClain is actually on track, to where they wanted him to be. Now, does that mean he's going to be back by August? I'm still not counting on it, to be honest. It's a labrum. Right. It takes a while. But this season they've had just too many injuries, and just the offense has just been way, way, way too inconsistent. All right, Michael wants to know, what's our thoughts? How we feel about week 2 against the Chiefs? Honestly, I feel pretty good because the Chiefs usually get off to a bad start too, to be honest.
I feel good too because when Jake Browning was the quarterback, that first half we was dominate. And all that stuff. In second half, I don't know what happened. We did not move the ball. We did not get first down. We couldn't stop them too. But that second week, it's gonna be a good game. I'm glad we're playing them early, beat them, get them done out of the way and all that stuff. But I think the Chiefs, Chiefs, they got so much problem. It's not even funny. They got somebody who drive reckless. They got people getting arrested. Travis Kelce, he's busy. Travis Kelce, he's busy doing a Taylor Swift concert, dressing up. I think Joe Burrow looked better in the fashion than him dressing in a.
Yeah, I'm like, you really can't make fun of Travis Kelce if Joe Burrow's out there wearing a backless jacket.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
All right, I just think. Hey, Matty Ron here said, did you see basically the moonshot by Ellie De La Cruz last night? He hit the fucking boat on the fly, 445 feet, I think they said. Dude, he crushed that ball. It kills me, dude. Like, I went to the game Sunday. Ellie had 2 hits. He struck out on his last at bat, and the guy sitting behind me was like, "Man, he just ain't got it. You know, he just ain't got it." I'm like, he's 21 years old. He's
young.
He didn't get a third hit. Okay, like he just hit a ball to the fucking boat. Give me
right.
Everybody just like I keep saying, leave Ellie alone.
He hit a home run.
Yeah, he's going to be the best player in baseball. And he's going to be inconsistent this year. And he's going to do shit you've never seen before, and you may never see again. So I mean, now I do think eventually Ellie's going to move to the outfield because I think we got Arroyo, who's our future shortstop, he's hurt right now. He's done for the year. I do think he's in the minor league. I do think he's our future shortstop. I do think Ellie moves. I hope to center field. I think that's an elite spot for him. He would have come with gold gloves. But
he's fast. He's a fast guy. He's an
arm. He's got a cannon.
He do got a cannon, and all that stuff. But Cruz, he's our guy. I mean, shoot, he always got the he was one. He had a triple away to get a cycle like he did last year, guys. Like, calm down. I mean, baseball, he's just stay consistent. That's all we need him to do consistent. But elevate that dude to hit big hits, make big plays and all that stuff. I mean, you know how us people in Cincinnati they get all gripe and anything right, But I mean, the Reds are keeping me entertainment to watch, and I hope they go another hot streak. But we know how the Reds is. They tease you a little bit, and then after that they just pull the rug out of you and all that stuff.
Honestly, this year they got too many injuries. Paul just said Liddell is out a 15-day with a blister, which he had a blister on his finger the other day, and he said,
"Yep, Dave Bell talked about that. I remember that."
That's not surprising that he's got a pitcher who's got a blister. It's kind of hard to pitch. See, you've had him. You've had Marte hasn't played at all this year. He should be hopefully coming back this week. TJ Friedel, I think he's back on the disabled list for the third time. I mean, it's just, I like a couple weeks ago, I'm like, what happened to this offense? The problem is these guys just cannot stay consistently in the lineup, and the ones who are staying consistently in the lineup are not hitting. Which I mean, I'm talking about Willie B. Bad, which I love Will Benson, but he's not having the same type of year.
No.
Rake Fraley, he's not Rake Fraley right now. He's Jake Fraley. I mean, those two have really, I hate to say dropped the ball, but have really proven why they're platoon players. I mean, to be honest, when you have TJ Friedel in there, then he's an everyday center fielder. You can platoon Will Benson and Jake Fraley, but with TJ Friedel in and out of the lineup all the time this year, they've had to play. So, and then CES out of the lineup, that's our big bat. That was our big bopper in the lineup that we haven't had. He's now he's done for the year. So it's just, sometimes you just get too many damn injuries, and it's just the way it is. And unfortunately, I think we're going to be a team that's going to hang around. But I asked last week, I asked Jeff Carr from Locked On Reds, are you one that would go all in? Last week he said yes, and I tended to agree with him last week. This week I'm kind of more, we might just, I don't want to say bag it, but we got to wait and see if some of these guys can come back and see where we're at closer to the deadline, I think.
Right. I mean, like just the past weekend they lost. They should won the series. They should beat Boston on Saturday. They blew that lead and all that stuff. Sunday they got beat, but
no, they should have won Sunday and Saturday. They should have won both of them. I think game Sunday. They had runner on second and third, and I think Indy was up. And if he gets a hit, they're within one run, and they could get. I mean, they should have won both. They could have won all three of them. Boston's not that good.
and the controversy of why Dave Bell got ejected from getting that one pitch. It should have been a strike, but it was a ball.
David
Then the
Bell
kid hit.
David Bell gets
I mean,
ejected 500 times. He just passed Sparky Anderson, who was
I know.
here for 8 years, and I think Bell's only been
Right.
here for 6. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm a big David Bell fan. Paul, congratulations,
and
Paul. You said I just became a grandpa for the second time, so congratulations, Grandpa. Hello, Wade. There you go. Give Paul a little applause there. That's awesome.
Hey, Paul, you got 13 more to go. Cause my parents, they have 15 grandkids, so that's 13 more to go.
He's like, I'm just a grandpa. I'm not the one that's got to do all the work.
Right, exactly.
You just get to
And
spoil them.
and what's so funny, my mom and dad, they mostly babysit most of them, So, I mean, well, I'm the one who lived down south more, and my older sister, their family, they live in Carrier High, that's by Finley, that stuff. They got 3 oldest one, and they adopt a foster child, so he's going to be a freshman in high school, that stuff. So most everybody live around the Lima area and all that stuff. So my mom babysit the kids, and my dad, he's retired. He's loving every minute of it. He's not working. He just take care of the kids, take them to preschool, doing all that stuff, and take them outside and being like a grandpa, spend time with them. And after that, my sibling, they get off work and they say, here we go, have at it, have fun with the kids, But they're living life and all that stuff. But congratulations, Paul. Enjoy it. Because always the first one, your grandkids going to be your favorites, and you're going to spoil them. But after that, you spoil the rest of them. You can, like my parents, they spoil all the kids. Christmas time it's a nut house. It's crazy. We're all fit in one room, and it get hot, and we have open doors, window, turn on the fans. Try to cool yourself down because there's so many people. But congratulations, Paul. Enjoy it. And all that stuff. So
I don't know if you noticed, I got 2 of the greatest running backs for the Bengals. So I got Corey Dillon on here, and then on my hat, I got the one, the only Icky Wood sign. So
yes,
this is a running back outfit today. So I'm trying to, like I said, speak into this existence of Corey getting into the Ring of Honor and Pro Football Hall of Fame. So what are the trips you got planned this year, Mark?
This trip, like anything or like football wise, like football going away games.
Yeah, away games.
Okay, so Carolina, I'm going to it, and I know a lot of people who's going to it. And I just found out today, so a lot of people going to New York, that New York Giants game, which it's a Sunday night game, but I got a feeling that game will get flagged because the Giants not gonna have a good record. Let's just be honest, But yeah, a lot of my friends and I know people's going to the Giants. People ask me to go to Kansas City. I want to. I've been there twice, and I'm hoping that down the road we make to the playoff. We host all the home games in the Super Bowl.
I plan on having all the home games here.
Same here. I think it's good. I think this team's going to be different. We're going to be healthy, and we're going to be just hungry. I think. And when Bud, got injured last year with I mean, he was coming along. Everybody see it. That 49er game, he was 100% himself. And he looked like the Joe Bud we know. And, we play, Houston, Texas. We lost that game. We should have won that game. Then we played Baltimore, all that stuff. I mean, shoot, he drove downfield. We was up 10-7 till, I found out from people saying, hey, Joe Bud just hurt his wrist. He's holding it. He went to the locker. I mean, shoot, we was going to win that game if he didn't get a hood. We was just I think he's
with a touchdown. Now,
exactly.
Paul here, this is kind of interesting. Paul said they're kind of worried about the Bengals being the favorite. I don't know if they're actually the favorite. I mean, people are picking the Ravens just in our own division. People are picking the Ravens, or excuse me, I cussed my own show. Picking the Ratbirds and picking the Clowns more than they're picking us. I mean, I think they're picking us more than they're picking the Squealers. But as far as favorites go, I mean, I mean, we're up there, but I haven't heard as the number one favorite. The Chiefs are still the favorites out of the AFC. And a lot of people are picking the Ratbirds because of Derrick Henry. And I keep saying this: they lost 2 offensive linemen and Roquan Smith, or defensive player. So they've lost some talent. They gained Henry, but they lost some talent. So we'll see.
But you think they're going to use him right? That's a good question because Lamar want to be that guy to get the rushing, but I mean, Derrick Henry, he is getting old. I mean, he can still ball it, but can he fit the system? That's the
He'll
question.
fit their system perfect. I'm not worried about that. The thing is that I'm curious about is, like you said, he has a lot of not a lot of tread on the tires as he used to. Now he's still a big dude. He showed no signs of slowing down last year, so I wouldn't put it past him. But I could see him actually getting less touches this year, but more in like the red zone, down in like the 20-yard line, 30-yard line, that area more than anything. I think Lamar, they might use him to run more in the middle of the field than Derek.
Yeah, because you can have Derrick Henry run off tackle and all that stuff, but he play us, we'll shut him down. Lou will take care of that, get a good game plan, then stop Lamar and all that stuff, and keep. I mean, like who the wide receiver this year? I forget. I don't know who Lamar had because OBJ he's not there anymore, right? He's gone.
He wasn't that good last year.
I mean, he wasn't that
Flowers.
good.
They had Flowers. I was worried about it. I was more worried about Flowers last year than I was OBJ because Flowers was was pretty good.
Then Mark Andrew, that's his guy. Mark Andrew, the tight end. That's all they got. If you shut down Flowers, shut down Mark Andrew. You got to shut him down. Then Flowers got to be the one.
That's been the problem with the Bengals last year. We couldn't cover the tight end again.
Right. Yeah. Well, we have trouble with the tight end all the time. I don't know why.
Now we had Trey Flowers. We didn't.
Yeah. Exactly. But it's gonna be different, But yeah, like. But here's my thing. What do you think the Steelers signing Mike Tomlin extension contract? They were talking about getting rid of him after the end of the season.
I'm getting to the point, honestly. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I mean, yes, he's never had a losing season, but he ain't won a damn playoff game.
No.
And it's 7 years, 8 years? So it's been a long time since he's won a playoff game.
Against who? Us. That's the last time they won a playoff game, against us.
What, 2015 was that the last one he won?
Yep. I'm being seriously.
He might be. I don't remember if that's the last one or not. But then it's been longer than that. No. He's won before that. Dude, that was in 2012 or 2000.
No, 16. Remember we Jeremy Hill from that.
I remember the game. I remember the game. I thought it was, I'll never forget. Maybe
I think that was the last. I think that was the last time they won a playoff game against us. I swear. I don't know.
I know it's been a long time.
I mean, don't get my Mike Tomlin. He's a head coach. Went to 2 Super Bowl, won one.
Is he? Is he a heck of a coach? He won one Super Bowl with Cowher's guys, and they lost one with his guys.
Right.
And he gets a lot of rep for never having a losing season. That's great. You're mediocre every single year.
You got to give him that.
But I mean, honestly, he's Marvin Lewis with one Super Bowl win. If you look at the record, Marvin Lewis most of the time had. He never had. I won't say he never had a losing record. Marvin Lewis did have a losing season, but there wasn't many.
No, not a whole lot.
So, I mean, maybe I'm just throwing shade because I can't stand the Squealers. Who knows?
I know, same here too. But, hey, I got another question. First week you played New England. It's going to be felt weird. You're not going to see Bill Belichick on the sideline. I think it's going to be weird because he's been with New England, 20-some years? Yeah. And he's not coaching football, which it's crazy,
First 3 out of the 4 games, I think we got a new quarterback and a new coach. So that in general is why we better get off to a good start. But to answer your question, it'll be weird seeing Belichick not on the sidelines. Hell yeah,
I know.
Weird. I mean, he's been there forever. It was weird seeing Tom Brady in a Buccaneers uniform.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird seeing Corey Dillon in a Patriots uniform. Shit happens.
Mm-hmm. So. Right, exactly.
Now, Natty Ryan, this is one that I hope they do. He said, do you believe the Bengals get a veteran cornerback or running back? I don't think they're going to get a running back. I do think they need to get a veteran cornerback because I agree. Concerned with the depth. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Dax Hill comes out and balls out. But even if he does, we still have a lot of depth there. Mm-hmm. A lot of veterans. We got a lot of young guys that are there. And maybe they all work out, but I would rather, at least in camp, at least have a veteran guy in there in the mix showing the young
Right.
guys how to do it, or at least be there during the first part of the season.
Right, I agree. I agree with you. Get a vet coach. We signed Von Bell back, and that's helped. And he's getting up in age. Don't get me wrong, but he's a vet. He will get people lined up and all that stuff. So, yeah, sign the quarterback to help these young guys how to craft the game, how to get better and all that stuff. Like Cam Taylor, I'm not worried about him. I think he's okay. Just the other guys need to work on the craft, work on the technique, and listen to Beth, what he did to how to shut this guy down, how to read the wide. See, are they doing a flag route? Are they doing cut by lanes? All that stuff. So have that bet to help these other guys out to be better. To be above average corner.
Right.
I mean,
right.
we have another shutdown corner. That'd be great. But But at the same time, I want guys who will fly the ball. If they don't have to pick the ball, just knock the ball down, or just tackle the one wide receiver, not give them so much yards at the catch. Just
Right.
But yeah, I agree. Sign another vet corner, and shoot, maybe that vet corner might be other corner. Let's just see. It's just how training camp goes. But we'll see what the Bengals front office do. See who's out there still and who still is in shape and ready to go and be an impact for the team to win us ball games.
Yeah, they have the money to sign one. I'm hoping that they do that during training camp. They haven't done it yet, so we'll see what happens.
Right.
That's the to me. I'm more concerned with the cornerback depth, and I would love them to get another interior lineman backup. A guard, maybe not necessarily, but just a guy who can play guard and maybe tackle. That would be nice as far as a backup. You got Cody Ford, you got Mims, and like I said, Trent Brown. We'll see if he makes it the whole year. And that for that aspect right there is why I'm more worried about that, because then if Mims, or excuse me, if I get this right, if Trent Brown goes down, Mims is up, and Cody Ford is your backup tackle, and then behind him, it's slim picking. So that's another reason why I'd like to see them sign another one.
Here's my question. You think Corey Ford's going to be a big fan for us fans because what happened with him and his ex-fiance? You watched that video?
I did not. I heard about it. I didn't watch it, though.
I actually watched. It's like, what's going on here and all that stuff. And I've been hearing some rumor, which I'm not going to say it on here. I might do it off the record. I don't want to batch them and all that stuff. But I watched the video. I was like, dang, like she's crying and all that stuff. And somebody told me something, and I'm not gonna say. I'm just to keep myself. I might tell you off the air and all that stuff because, yeah. But a lot of people might not like Corey Ford because what happened to his famous TikTok girlfriend, which she is popular. She got like 1 million followers of
views. She does have a lot.
Yeah,
she got way more than I got.
I don't even have TikTok. A lot of people sure do, but
I'll just talk about YouTube. I only got over 2,000 on YouTube. So.
Hey, you're moving up. Hopefully, a network can sign you and be like, we can you be like Pat McAfee, be doing that for a daily,
I'm down for it. I like to be known as the Pat McAfee of Cincinnati sports.
Exactly. I mean, that'd be cool. That's what I'm hoping. That'd be dope.
Hey,
So
you and me too, bro. You and me too, brother. That would be awesome. Hey, if any of you guys want to hire me, yeah, I'll be the Pat McAfee of Cincinnati.
What's so crazy? What's so crazy about Pat? He do his show, wrestling, college football is coming around the corner too. Like, this guy ever have time to relax, enjoy his, like he's on the move. Like, he do his show on Monday, his podcast show. Then he fly whatever Monday Night Raw is. Then he do pay-per-view, go overseas. Then
he didn't go overseas. Like the last one, he didn't go.
He didn't? Okay.
No,
well, you watched
Clash of Castle. He didn't go. Yeah, that's Scotland. I'm like, that's a bit much to do that and go back to get back to your show with daily show. But yeah, he wasn't that one. Actually, he wasn't there last night because I heard his firewall was having health problems. So.
Oh, okay. It wasn't any. Yeah. It wasn't in Indianapolis.
Huh?
It was in Indianapolis, I think, too. I think the show is. I mean, I don't watch.
Indianapolis, yeah. The show's in Indianapolis.
Well, last night. No. I'm talking about Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
I think
it was in Indianapolis too. Yeah, which they're getting WrestleMania, they're getting Royal Rumble, and they're getting SummerSlam here in the next couple of years. So,
what about the Bengals? What about the Bengals? Cause I think Cleveland is hosting the SummerSlam of this upcoming next year. What about the Bengals?
I'm down for it. It's me and CD.
Yeah,
I'm down for it. I would love to see that.
Cleveland Save is not that special. I've been there twice.
It's not that good. It's Cleveland.
It is not.
It's not that. What's good in Cleveland? I mean, their lake is on fire. I mean, I was in the 70s, but still,
right.
Fire. Right. I mean, I've been up to Cleveland. There ain't shit up there.
I mean, the only team they got is good. It's Cleveland Indians. I don't call them a Galaxy, but
you even said their name wrong.
I don't care. I still call
them
the Indians. I don't care.
Their baseball team's named after a fucking bridge.
I know, right? Well, it's like we play watching Command. I'm still gonna call them the Redskins.
Yeah, the Commanders.
I mean, I grew up watching the Redskins. Everybody did.
It's hard. It's hard not to.
They should just keep with the Washington football team. I think it's better than the Commanders, to be honest.
I always thought if they would change the name, it should call them the let's call them the Washington Pigskins.
The Pigskins.
Yeah, they have, you know how they have the Indian there. They can have so that they can have the hog because they're known as the hogs and the hog with football helmet on or something like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I just something dumb. I was saying that's part of their actual history because they're called the offensive line was called the Hogs back in the. I'm gonna date myself back in the early '80s, but yeah, I remember that.
Right. Yeah. But exactly. So, but hey, what about FC Soccer? You've been watching them lately? I've been watching them lately now.
I watched them Wednesday night. Lucha I got a game-winning kick, and then I watched them Sunday night, and they fucking lost.
I know. Well, Saturday. It was Saturday.
Or Saturday. Sorry, Saturday. Yeah.
Let's just say this. Cincinnati was popping on Saturday. I went to a concert with one of my friends. We went Boys to Men. Awesome show, man. I grew up on them guys, And I told people that Boys and Men, they're not. That song's not just make love. That's a song you make babies. I mean, let's be honest, Jeff. Dude, let's be honest.
See, I'll tell you this. See, they changed. I love their first CD album, whatever the hell you want to call it. Well, Motown Philly, that's my favorite Boys Men song.
Motown,
and then they came out with It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. What the hell's the name of the song? Into the Road. They came out with Into the Road. Once it came out with Into the Road, their second CD was all just, I want to make love to you like you want me to. I'm like, every day, and I like the song, but I'm like, every damn song was like down the sea. I'm like, dude, what happened to Motown Philly? I'm like, where's some of that? That's where I'm like, I think Boyz II Men made a mistake. I still, trust me, I'll go watch them. I love Boyz II Men. Just that CD, album, whatever you call it, changed for me because there was no upbeat music. It was all, bedroom music. And I'm just kind of like, like, it's cool, but Jeff, I wasn't beats, dude.
Jeff was not, and Jeff's like, I don't dig that. But, I mean, it was pretty cool. See, I mean, it's pretty cool how the casino hosts the concert. I didn't know they have, like, a big, like, grass area to host it. Which, that's freaking dope. The concerts. Is, I mean, the Hard Rock casinos.
Oh, Hard Rock. My bad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like, Riverbend had New Kids on the Block, which one of my friends say she knew about. We could went to that. Yeah, Nelly, Jetson Jackson, and I heard she was fully clothed. She didn't wear less clothes, which I'm shocked because it was hotter than Dixon on Saturday.
You were upset, weren't you? You want to see her with less clothes? Don't lie.
No,
you want to see her have a wardrobe malfunction again.
I know that was. I mean, let's just say that me and my buddy, we was watching the Super Bowl with Justin Timberlake, which. Gee, Justin Timberlake, you see that he got the OVI.
I know you want to see that chop. He's like, yes! Yeah, we know that chop. I know you want to see that.
Right. But it was crazy that happened. Me and my brother looked at each other like, did that just happen?
That was he went, it wasn't a wardrobe malfunction. They were supposed to do it.
They did on purpose. It was all, they playing this, but the old great Jim Nance had to say, "Hey, we apologize. What happened? That was not part of the halftime show." Which they play that cool and all that stuff. So,
All right, Michael, you said the name wrong. And back in my day, he said it was New Boys on the Block. It was New Kids on the Block.
oh,
AKOTB, baby!
my bad. So, hey, question: what do you think of the famous guy? What was it last week? Who ran on the baseball field at the Reds game? Did a black flip when the cop tried to taser him. Then he tried to run and he didn't make that far.
He's a
what
legend.
do you think about that? He is a legend. He's more legend.
He's never going to a Reds game ever again in his entire life. He's banned for the rest of his life, but he's a legend. I mean,
he is legend.
Did you see that? So they had somebody freeze framed the picture of him getting tased, and Johnny Bench found the picture and autographed it. He's wearing a Johnny Bench jersey.
That's awesome.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Johnny Bench like, I proved this. I don't agree with what he did, but hey, he's wearing my jersey.
Johnny Bench is like, that's some bitch wearing my jersey. I'm going to sign that. That's pretty cool. Nobody wears my jersey anymore.
Well, yeah, and probably right there, people bought Johnny Bench jersey just for that. Hey, it's part of marketing, part of making money. It's all about making money these days, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah,
well,
that's cool.
Did you see on Sunday in golf? I don't know you watch golf that much. The two people protest. They ran on the 18th hole with I don't know what they have in it.
Flares.
Fires,
Flares.
And they toss fires. That is,
not fires. Flares. They're flares.
Flare. Oh, flare. My bad. Flares and all that stuff. And I mean, it was. I mean, they went to Sunday death, but in effect, but it's like, dang.
They were protesting
about what?
Climate change or something. Which I'm like, why in the hell are you running to a golf outing? I mean, protest whatever you want, but that's an awful dumb way to go to jail.
Right, exactly.
I mean, we're talking about it, but I don't know what two guys talking about sports are going to help with talking about, these dumbasses going to the golf outing. And one dude got just fucking tackled. Straight.
I love it.
He wasn't even like I think he was kind of like, oh shit, do I really do this? Oh god, I'm on the field. Oh god, oh shit, bam! he just got boom, and just tackled his ass.
I saw that too on Sports. You know what? That reminded me of something. You remember that one fan during the Bengals of Green Bay game back in the day when Brett Favre was playing?
Stole the football?
Yeah. I was at that game when that happened.
Yeah.
And me and my cousin, I was in section 118 channel to Kenny, which by the way, my cousin's gonna be tired from work this up August. And you know what? And I don't give my cousin Kenny credit. He's the one who took me in my first bingo game. It wasn't him all this.
He's the one that warped you. It's all his fault.
No, it's not his fault. I don't give him that credit because he took me my first game, and all that stuff, and I appreciate him so much, and he's gonna retire and all that stuff. But me and him was at that game, and it was, Jeff, that game was a tight game.
Oh, yeah.
I think Green Bay scored. I don't know. I forget. It was 17-10, and they scored. They kicked extra point, tied the game. But I see that Bengal fans. I don't know his name, whatever. Jumped down, ran through the Green Bay Packers side with all the players right there, and I was like, really? Nobody did trip him? Then after that, the referee stopped, and then Brett Favre's like, what's going on? Then stole the ball of Brett Favre's hand. Ran the other side of the field, almost scored a touchdown for it. And I remember the 230 call trying to tackle him. They collide to each other. And one got just nailed the crap out of him.
Boom.
Boom.
That's one thing I've been drunk at a lot of places, but I've never been drunk enough to decide to think it's a good idea to run onto the field. So that's just. I like my tickets. I don't want to get kicked out permanently.
Same here too.
I like trying to just drink enough and have a good time and remember the game.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Exactly. I've been on for 59 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we did great without, we had some subject, but hey, that's a single great battle podcast. You go on the fly and just like, hey, let's talk about this and that, we talk about.
I barely ever write anything down.
I know. Hey, that's the beauty of it, Hey, it's like them people who play video game. They just BS all the time and all that stuff. But
it's just two guys sitting in the bar having a beer.
Exactly, just talk about live sports and everything, But like say, I love coming on this show, Jeff. You do an amazing job. You bring some big time name people, which hey,
Bengals and Blues have been doing a lot better than I have lately. You should go watch them because they've been kicking ass lately.
Did they bring back the old tie-in coach? Have him on the show.
Hayes?
Yeah, Hayes.
Yeah, Hayes on. Yep.
Oh man, I might have to watch that show, man. I kind of miss him being on tie-in coach. He was a heck of tie-in coach and all that stuff, Yeah. And I remember the one Hard Knock. He knew one of the tie-ins dad because he used to play with him. I forget. I had to rewatch that and all that stuff. But yeah, so yeah. Man, Big Blue. What's? But I hope they give you some of that too. Like I say, Jeff, I love joining the show. We have conversations about Bengals most of the time, but we talk about Reds, talk about other stuff.
We talk about life in general, okay?
Exactly.
It's the feel of the moment.
Exactly. And are you going to the Jungle Jam on July 20th?
I don't know yet. I don't have tickets yet, but I think there's still tickets available.
Oh, there's tickets available.
Go ahead. What?
There's tickets available and all that stuff. And I know I have a friend who just mentioned me. She have 3 adult tickets and 1 kids tickets. So anybody's anybody interested, just let me know. I can get you direct contact to her, then you guys can stop that. But you need to come, Jeff. There's some big time players. Current player, foreign player. Yeah. OG. Hey, OG Stank gonna be there. I gotta meet this guy. This OG Stank dude.
Oh, the mailman.
Yeah, well, shoot. I have people at work say he's more popular than me. He's like, hey, man.
He's more popular than all of us, dude. He's more popular than all of us.
Hey, he had the balls to quit his job and do what he's doing, comedian.
He's on the road doing stand-up now.
I know, and he's doing wonderful job. So I'm hoping I get to meet him. So, yeah, I hope you come, Jeff. It's going to be a great time. Like, I just want to see everybody. I miss everybody. Like, say, July coming up. It's just getting itching ready. I'm ready for the first preseason game. I don't care if it's preseason. It's just being at the stadium, watch some football, watch some backup players, try to make the team. And, hey, they can be a big.
We'll put it this way. By the end of this week, we will be 1 month away from training.
I know.
A little less than that. Well, yeah. July 27th, I think. So a month and a half, something like that. So it starts. Either way, I can't wait. Mark, I can't wait to hang out with you.
Yes.
This year and this Super Bowl run, it's gonna be a blast. Tell everybody where they follow you or anything you want to plug before I let you go, brother.
Facebook, just add me. I'll accept you. Twitter. I don't get on that much, but I'm gonna start tweeting more. And we have Snapchat and all that stuff. But you guys are more welcome. You see me out in Cincinnati, just come up, say hi to me and all that stuff. 'Cause I have a couple people at the concert recognize who I am, which I kind of feel kind of special because people recognize who I am now, Hey,
oh my God! That's third down guy.
I know, without the beard gear and all that stuff.
That dude's awesome.
I know, but Jeff, we need to get together, not just for Bengals events, just get together. You need to take me to.
Let's go to the Moreland House. We have some beer sometime.
Yeah. Next time you need to tell me how you got that gig on the next time show. I'm gonna know how you got that gig. That's awesome. And you know what? I'm gonna stop by over definitely on Sunday or in the game. And I want to know about that after the game. But Jeff, I love you, man. And I'll talk to you later. And Hoo Day, baby, let's go.
Hoo Day, see you, dude. All right, go check out follow Mark on all his social media stuff. Go say hi to the man. He's a really nice, hyper guy. That's why we kind of get along. I'm usually hyper. I was kind of subdued today. I think it's Mike was bringing Mark. I said Mike. Mike was bringing. Trying to get Mark was bringing all the energy. I'm getting his fucking name messed up. Mark. Hi, Mark. I know your name's Mark. I don't know why you say Mike. Anyway, Mark was bringing the energy today. So go check him out. I cannot wait for the season to start. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I've been live streaming on ZTV, YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch. You can follow me on all those, along with Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. And as Mark was talking about, I will be doing a pregame show each and every Bengals Sunday at the Moline Lager House. Like I said, there will be tickets involved in this. We don't know how much yet, but once you get a ticket, it's all the food you can drink. Oh, food you can drink. Yeah, you can drink your food. All the food you can eat, all the beer you can drink, and also you have access to the brand new bourbon room that hopefully they're starting on this week. I thought they're starting on it next week, but they hopefully are starting on this week. It's going to be an absolute blast. We're going to start 3 hours before the game. Corey, Clock Killing Dylan is going to be there at least 3 times, maybe 4. Depends if he gets in the Ring of Honor. If he gets in the Ring of Honor, see, I'm not really sure when he gets in the Ring of Honor, because I'm speaking it to existence. He's getting in the Ring of Honor this year. When that happens, I don't know if he's going to be able to come to the tailgate or not. We'll have to wait and see. But I know he's coming to town for at least 3 of them. Maybe the Bengals got stuff that they want him to do. Either way, whatever day that happens, that Clock Killing Corey Dillon gets in the Ring of Honor, it's going to be an absolute blast. And you can come meet the dude at least 3 times, possibly 4, at the Moine Lager House for our pregame show. And I'll be doing a show there every Tuesday, so it'll be today, which will be our Monday show. Corey will be on there, Cap will be on there, and I'll maybe have some Bengal players on there. But join me at Moine Lager House every Sunday before the Bengals game and every Tuesday. The week of the Bengals game starting in September. Also, if you guys not have checked out Midwest Best Barbecue, why in the hell not? Midwest Best Barbecue, as Savage calls it. Go out there. It's out there, Wards Corner Avenue, right off the highway. CTB Wings, Uno Wings, G-Funk. Oh, we got the funk. Gotta have that funk. Oh, G-Funky Funk. Oh, sorry. But yeah, go check it out there. Tell Tim and Nicole I sent you. You don't have to sing for them. That's just me. Go eat some delicious wings and delicious food. Everything on the menu is awesome, so make sure you check that out. Also, you guys are looking for some door and windows, please check out Meyer Window and Door and more. You can go see Matty Myers will show up in the Jackpot Joey Mobile. You can talk some football. You can talk some windows. You can buy some windows. Check them out, www.myerscincinnati.com. And for my West Side peeps, go check out Hail Mary's your ticket to the game. This gem of a bar right in the middle of Cheviot. That's Cheviot, Ohio. Have free parking, beer specials, food trucks there, and a big-ass TV screen. Make sure you go there and check it out for all the Reds and Bengals games if you're not going down to the game. Oh, you like the look? I see. Everybody talk about the look. The look is because I'm blind. I can't, I started with my glasses, and then I wore them too long that I can't see the freaking screen. So I kept my glasses on, and the mustache is because I messed my mustache up. So I always thought about cutting this off because I messed it up, but this will grow back quick. But we'll see. Anyway, other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I got Trags on tomorrow. I'm 99% sure Trags is going to be on tomorrow. Let me see. Yes, Trags is joining the show tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. I know he had some stuff come up last week and just wasn't able to join, but he should be back on tomorrow. And, Trags, we talk Reds, we talk Bengals, the Trags. He covers both of them. So make sure you hit the thumbs up. I got 1 like. That's it. I really have 1 like on this whole video. I've been talking for an hour and 7 minutes. Got 84 people watching this on YouTube. I've only got 1 like. Jeez. Just kidding. Love you guys. Ready? Throw it up. That's just sports, baby. See ya!